Okay. Okay. Welcome. Twitch, chat, 1%, overlay, coffee goal, coffee alerts. Window capture isn't necessary. Thank you very much. And that's it. Welcome. Welcome, my friends, to this Sunday stream. I think I need to start Twitch too. Yes. You are 15 minutes early. You know, you are technically right, because I set it, like 1 minute ago, I set it to 9:15, but, you know, I think I can be excused, can't I? Welcome, Renza. Welcome, Peter. Welcome, Doctor. I can't say that. And then Nisarg. Welcome, my friends. Nowhere 38, welcome. Are you 100 years old? 90 years old? No. 85? No, 87. Why am I saying this? That's it. I think everything works. Oh, interesting. There's a little crown icon. What does that mean? XP. Oh, you know, YouTube is upping their game. They are. You can't see it in the chat, but in the YouTube chat, you can see a little, little icons for people who chat and stuff, because, they kind of want to up their game. They want to not be, Twitch is just clearing out the plate. If there's a plate of people who enjoy streams, Twitch is just clearing out that plate, So what is the status of Yorick Farm? Just because people are interested in it, and it kind of, it's always interesting to see, okay, does this work? Does this, what I'm doing, work or not? And I have to say it does, because I am, in recent memory, the highest rank I've had on this account, and Farmer account is already 20 LP or something above, Master. So I might have to do that tutorial mid, that people have been asking. But one other thing I want to say is that Riot is coming after OTPs and Dodgers. I'm not a Dodger. I don't care about banning other champions. But I do care about not playing Yorick. I don't want to not play Yorick. So I might have, when they make these changes, they might nip it in the bud, if it turns out that I have to learn another champion because they make it impossible to be an OTP, it's going to be a strike, it's going to be like that good old 1-2 punch to my channel. But, it is what it is. I'm just saying, just a kind of like as a housekeeping message. I'm just saying that because I'll probably figure something out. So, yeah, since the other account is a higher rank than this, I'm just going to copy what I do there on this account and see if I can sort of teach myself to climb to the same rank, because on Farmer account, there's kind of like this very specific thing I do when I play mid. So yeah, that's that. We can start playing. Check out Bondle, of course. Stream is sponsored by Bondle. Also other games, Rito.lol games. All of that is very, very important for my channel. What else? I think that's that. I think that's that. Good luck today. Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much. Usually on stream, I don't climb. For me to climb on stream, I need to have exceptionally good teammates. Because, you know, chat is chat. And you kind of gotta read it. And I'm a little bit okay at reading the chat, but sometimes I get distracted, you know? Sometimes I get distracted. Now, let me show you what I plan on getting, okay? So this is the first guy. So this is one choice. This is one choice. This is one choice. And of course, we all love this guy. And of course, this guy. That's it. These are the choices. Maybe, you know, maybe this, I don't know. It depends, but I think this is a little bit of an overkill. I recommend picking up Teemo if you need an alternative. The advantage of that champ is that it can play all roles. Can it play mid? I've never seen Teemo mid. I think ever. Never, ever. Picking up Teemo. If Teemo had a skin where he's a football, I would pick him up. I would pick him up then. And of course, if the game goes on long enough, you can buy this guy. So this is what I've been doing recently. And it works very well. The only thing you need for farming is this. Everything else is, the way I see it is Yorick farm, okay? And you need this to farm. In a very specific scenario where mid is AP and jungle is AP, you can get this as the first one. But other than that, no. Other than that, no. Good evening, Daddy, says GG Runes. Well, you know, cringe is as cringe does, so I'm not going to tell you how to spend your own oats. Every person has, you know, some cringe points to spend, and sometimes you choose to spend them on using on saying that. It is what it is. Itty what it is. Itty what it is. I very often spend my cringe points. I spend my cringe points live very often. The interesting thing about cringe is that it stops being cringe when you own it. No Iceborne considered. Not this time. Not this time. Welcome to the family, Klanakin Panakin. Save. Welcome to the family, my friend. Welcome, 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 welcome. By the way, do any of you watch TikTok and Instagram Reels? Because I know that people copy my shorts to Instagram, and I was thinking, yeah, I probably need to make an account there. Why did I ban Kale? Actually, Kale is not as bad as other choices. I just did it out of habit. I was listening to Azap talk about bans and dodges, and he said that people ban emotionally, and I do believe that's true. You get traumatized, you ban. The only champion I don't ban, which I am traumatized by, is Aurelian Soul. He traumatizes me every game. You know what he does? He does mind control on you. You know, he gives you hope. He's pretty bad, like levels 1 through 10. And then he suddenly just turns around and you can't do anything. Suddenly he turns around and you can't do anything. Yorick the Great Pokrick, what build do you recommend for climbing out of Elo? I recommend this one. Titanic Hydra, health, and farm. That's it. You farm and you do as much as you can on the map. As much as you can. That's it. You know? That's it. The way I see it is that they have completely killed lethality. That's fine. You know, we did let it float silently into the night. If you can, you know how Vikings do a funeral? That's what we did for the lethality. Or imagine a pallet of, imagine a pallet and the lethality items are on it, and you set it off into sea and then you burn it. That's what happened. Fine. The only two things that are remain is the mainstream Yorick thing, which is Trinity Force, and this one, what I do. Oh, Who Mad doesn't work. Why does Who Mad not work? Who Mad?
Who Mad?
It should. Oh, are you saying that poor YouTube doesn't work again? It should, because I did the same fix that I usually do. You left? What? Okay. I know I joke a lot, but I thought that I had picked my champion. You know, I was trying the Who Mad. I didn't, you know, I really, honestly, I didn't want to leave. I just didn't notice that it's my turn. Sorry about that. I looked at the Malphite and I thought, oh, this is going to be a nice game. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I really, honestly didn't mean to. I know I joke about this a lot, but I really, really didn't mean to. I should have, I made mad by asking Who Mad, my bad, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I can read the chat for now. I can read the chat a little bit for now. I honestly did not mean to leave. Because these days I don't leave top. Top is fine. You know, I will play top. No problem. I just got done watching your beaver video, and that's on my top videos, league all time 15 years. I appreciate it. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you very much. Why is that? Just because of the beaver? The beaver video was awesome. The beaver video was totally awesome, man. Beaver, you know, Justin Beaver. I don't think you can call them, you know, Justin's beavers, but those who are fighting there. Just, you know, just regular beavers fighting. Because you're annihilating people as nonchalant as possible 20 minutes while talking about beavers. Cinematic masterpiece. You know, let me tell you something. I've noticed on streams, and I've noticed in these games where I talk about something else, I do better. Very, very often, and it's funny. It's funny, I just do better. It just works better. I don't know why. I don't know why. By the way, since I have some time, I want to show you something. Because I've been thinking, is that possible? Is it possible? Because Yorick is the only champion who can do this. Let me show you what Yorick can do. And I have never done it in game yet, but let me show you. I think it could be absolutely beautiful if I can do this on stream, but it's very, very hard. It's very, very hard. Yeah, in short, I noticed that when I talk about something and I farm on autopilot and I don't really think about team fights and stuff, I just do better, and that says something, right? Very, very often it's like if someone brings up something that I'm really engaged about, I'm talking about it, and I just, it's like I become conscious again in the game, and I see that I have 10 CS per minute. I haven't joined any team fights, you know, I've taken towers and stuff. Do you agree with the notion that to be good at Yorick, you must become Yorick? Yes, I don't know if he's not affected by his teammates. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure that he's emotionless, because he says something about every day I suffer, you know, stuff like that. He says stuff like that. So he seems to have some emotions. Hello, Brax. Is the current build flexible? It is. I don't want to say it's better than the Trinity Force, but it's definitely something. Okay, so I've been walking around the enemy base a little bit, you know, in my recent games, but I've failed a lot. But the thing is, if we fast forward the game 30 seconds here. Oh no, this messed it up immediately. It's fine. Guys, don't do this. Don't do this, guys. So here's the thing. If you place your maiden like this, okay? If you place your maiden like this. No, don't go in the tower. Like that, yeah? Now you release and you run away. Run. You can take all 3 waves. Now, I haven't done this in game, but it is definitely possible. What I have done though is that I tried doing this and 4 people recalled, and it was worse for our team. So it's really, really hard to do in game, because obviously right now, yeah, of course I can do it because I position it well, and I don't have to worry about someone, you know. Oh, don't you go there. Okay, I need some ghouls, I feel like, when I do this. Maybe I need to be closer to the tower or something, because the maiden is dealing with this, and I have to deal with both of these ones. And of course you can help your maiden a little bit when she struggles. Collect this. So I really want to do this in game, but it's, yeah, I think you have to stand like this or something. Okay, a little bit closer to the middle, it seems like. So yeah, I think the queue is up, so I can queue. Obviously, you want to do that when a big objective is up, you know? Hear me out, though. The beavers were not ignored. That video was amazing. Well, the beavers were not ignored. I mean, I was ignoring the game itself, right? I thought to embody Yorick, you must go to the gym and then watch your siblings' kids. I don't get it. Is this AI? I'm new. This is not AI. This is as real as it gets. This is a PNG. I too am a Yorick main, but I play only top to make my opponent's lives as miserable as possible. I saw a short where a guy said that. He said that his his goal is to make everybody as miserable as possible. What is this? Oh, these are the only YouTube, right? Webcam with green screen. It's actually blue screen. Green screen doesn't work. Blue screen works much better. You only build now tank after nerfs. Mostly, yeah. What's the top hat about? Do you know? You do not know Island Boys? Do you not know Island Boys, my friend? Island Boys are doing some pretty funny stuff. They have been doing these cameo things, and people have been giving them ridiculous prompts. And since they pay for it, the island, you know, if someone paid for me for some kind of a cameo thing, right? Obviously, I would feel like, oh damn, you know, this guy paid for it, so I have to respond. But the guy was trolling. He paid like, I don't know, $20 or something, and he gave him a ridiculous prompt, and Island Boy was responding to it. And it was something about a girl having a yeast infection, pretty disgusting. But the Island Boy, he took it very seriously, and he even sang a song about it. And that's just, you know, I was listening to it and thinking, oh God, what's going on? What's going on? They did insane things kissing each other, but like several months ago. I think the kissing thing was a long time ago, like 2 years or 3 years. Island Boys are the beach boys after years of climate change. Yeah. What's up about the water levels? I remember when I was young, I was like 10. People said that I remember being very, very scared about the water world. There was this movie where everything's underwater. I remember everybody was talking about, you know, oh, you know, it's going to be, the ice is going to melt. And it's not like, I understand, you know, the ice can melt, the water can rise. I get it. Why isn't it happening though? And it's not happening at all. Is that like Lonely Island? No. Island Boys are a completely different thing. And we in Riga had this map, and it showed like, okay, here's what's going to be in 10 years, here's what's going to be in 20 years, here's what it's going to be in 30 years. And it was like, it was almost like the building I live now in was underwater. But it's completely not that. It's like not even 5 centimeters have been, you know, risen. So he is not risen. The water has not risen, which is very nice, because I was giga scared as a kid. You know, where's my money? You traumatized me with these predictions. World governments, world movies. I guess it was just movies back then. Where's my money? I don't know if it was called Waterworld. Sorry, I know it was a movie where there was a big floating like a cigarettes where they were, you know, smoking cigarettes, and it was like there were these big floating like metallic like ships or something. And I remember thinking, oh wow, no, you know, it's not gonna, everything's gonna be underwater. And I was, as a kid, you know, it's mental damage. You know, it's mental damage you did, and I don't see the money. I don't see the money. I want my Waterworld Kevin Costner promised. There's still a live attraction at Universal Studios. I'm your fan who also plays Yorick. Currently have 7 from him. The character has become my true love because who else can summon a real... I can say it, bitch, right? Because Maiden is, respectfully, she is a little bit of a bitch, right? Because if you listen to her voice lines, she be nagging Yorick, okay? She be nagging Yorick. Aurelian Soul. The day after tomorrow. I cannot swap there, sorry. Should I ban Yone? Should I ban Jax? Jax is way worse. Jax is way worse. And there was a guy and said the hip floating on the fuel, keeping count locked in up there. Ship. I think you're thinking of Mad Max. It was like Mad Max, only instead of... I remember it having the vibe of a Mad Max, but it was only on water. And I was watching it, and you know what else I remember? Damn, this is crazy. I remember watching this Russian program where there was this Russian politician who said, who was big mad at the United States or something. It was during the time after Soviet Union collapsed. And he said he was threatening the United States. Wait for it with what? Okay, wait for it. He was threatening that his scientists are gonna, you know, he used a hand gesture, and he said that his scientists, Russian scientists, are gonna, you know, a little bit tilt the gravity of the Earth and your country is gonna be underwater. And he was really like threatening and really powerful speaker. I think his name is Zhirinovsky or something. He's very known to being kind of a clown. But I remember as a kid, I was big scared because I had seen that Waterworld or whatever the movie is, and I was very scared that actually can happen. And I asked my mother, is he right? I don't remember what my mother said, but I remember being very, very scared. So the guy was scaring kids while being 50 on television. Itty what itty, it's fine, you know. That movie is Waterworld, at least is what I call it. I love the movie. Yeah. The dude swims her down under the ocean and shows her the sunken city. I already don't remember. I already don't remember what that conversation was about. Okay, so there's Udyr, there's Talon, there's Kassadin, there's Smolder, there's Rakan. And I can't promise you, my friends, that I won't try the triple proxy, okay? I cannot promise you that I won't do it. I know you might want to see... I actually don't know what you want, so... It's a forever... It's a mystery, you know? It's always a mystery what the audience wants. And I believe... You know why I believe it's a mystery? Because the audience... For example, when I watch someone... I don't know what I want to see. I don't know what I want to see. I just want to see what happens. So, hopefully, hopefully something's going to happen. Hopefully something's going to happen. We got that. It looks like I'm the only one, technically, who is going to be in the bag. You know, these guys might have to carry me. Udyr top has been... I left for 385 days as a challenger player and I just came here because of the beavers, bro. Oh, are you a challenger player? Give me a tip because I've never been GM. I've only been master. I need to climb to GM because let me tell you, if people see that little, you know, this little frame around, every word I say is going to have more power. It's like it's going to be you know, it's just gonna, every word is gonna have a chance to be a crit, you know? You know what I'm saying? I'm in gold Elons. My teammates sometimes intentionally ban Yorick, so... Yeah, you have to play Nunu then. And just record the video of playing Nunu. Don't get banned, but play Nunu. Because if your teammates ban your pick, completely unacceptable. If the enemy bans, it's on you. If your teammates ban, it's on them. You know. That's it. You do not. You do not. You do not have to worry about you know, playing Nunu. Win, don't lose. I won't lose. Don't you worry. There's no way I lose. There's no way I lose. There is no way I lose, my friend. Whale don't sleep. T1 Jinkumo. O1 Aeroparmentos. Sounds like Fundamentos, but you know. Now, unfortunately, I didn't. I forgot to. No, there's so many people to ban as Yorick. You know, so many people to ban. Minions have spawned. It's the little things, man. Beyond them, it's literally the outplays. Huh. Interesting, but yeah, you know what I saw? I was watching Whipple play Yorick, and he was farming during a team fight, and I was laughing. There's one moment where you could kind of argue that argue that he wouldn't have done anything, but you can also argue that he would have done something in that fight. Oh, Kassadin, avoiding that slap, you know. I want to farm that health, Kassadin, please. Kassadin. He is not polite, okay? He's not giving me the farm. It is what it is. By the way, keep your long comments for after the game, because, you know, can't read it. You know how it goes. You know how it goes in League of Legends. Where that talent at? Where that talent at? Where that talent at? Oh. Yorick hide on bush. Not worth, probably. Okay. I need to do a little bit. You know, Kassadin is really playing well. I'll have to say. I have to say he's playing well. I believe Talon is doing full clear. Oh, thanks for the subs, my friend. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for the hype train, my friend. Whoopsie daisies. Almost slipped out. Almost slipped out. The fun thing about Kassadin is that he can't even... his lane is not even gankable because they just don't have enough damage, that's it. They just simply don't have enough damage. By the way, I'm rank 1 Yorick mid on my server. Now, I can neither confirm nor deny that there are no other Yorick mids on this server, but still. It's funny to say that. Rank 1 Yorick win. Camille says top 3 kills. Kassadin. Okay. I like to eat cookies fast because it increases your max health, which means that your Q immediately does more healing. You know. Okay, it looks like Fiddlesticks is gearing up for something. Oh. That's not great. That's not something we want to do or see. Really? Is that true that there's none? Well, then rank 1 Yorick mid. You know, I should put that in my titles. Why not? I should put that in the titles. Unlucky gank, you know? Unlucky gank there. Whoop. Unlucky gank. I think he missed it. Well, that's, you know, I guess he wanted me to cage that guy? Yeah. Don't you worry, horse. I'm gonna be here. Oh no, sorry about that. We have seagulls on the roofs and they have just made babies and, you know, they will do this. I know the specific cry that they do. This is, or cry, or I don't know what's the right word for it. This specific one is when they're kind of, it's like a territorial thing. It's almost like doing this with Yorick. You're just, you know, showing that this is your territory. Slapped him. And it's gonna happen once in a while on the stream, you know. Me and the wife have been watching them, and they are kind of cute, you know, trying to, because we, from our window, we can easily see the roof when where they're growing up, and they go from being the size of a lemon to being the size of a watermelon, and it's pretty fun to see because they grow up super fast. It's like 2 weeks, no, a month from lemon to watermelon, but they are ruthless, you know. You kind of get attached to them. You look at them and you think, oh, you know, this is the guy who, you know, you kind of know all three because there were 3 babies, seagull babies, and you kind of know all of them, and you think, okay, you kind of know all of them, and you start kind of getting attached to them a little bit. But then turns out that they kill other birds and eat them. You know? That's what it is. What are we doing, guys? You know, why are you so ruthless? What is Cassidon doing? Is he really gonna do it? He doesn't have enough damage. What's that roam, Cassidon? Cassidon. Because you know what happens now. You know what happens now, Cassidon. I'm just gonna word this so I know when to go and when not to go. Should I sack that wave? I'm gonna sack that wave. I'm gonna sack that wave, it's fine. Sometimes you can do it. Gaston getting a plate, okay, it's fine. What you doing, boy? Why is he emoting when he's just in the jungle? Because he didn't know, I see that, right? So why is he emoting there? That's funny. What talons do when no one's watching? Well, they do the emote. You know? I actually have the Island Boy hat on me, even though I'm not playing top. It's meant for top. You know, that's why I even mentioned it, because top is an island. No one, you know, cares about it. I could also use the Wilson from the movie Coasted or Stranded, or what's the name of that? Okay, now he has to... Oh, look at that. Cassidon can't deal with them. He's gonna lose a cannon. Whoopsie daisies, Cassidon. Oh, he almost died. Well played, Mr. Pokrick. Not well played to me, because he should have... Okay. He should have actually... Okay, what's going on there? I'm gonna get that first tower, Cassidon. You be careful with this. Okay, horse died. Never a good thing, of course. One more push and then tower blow up. I think Talon coming. Talon coming. Is he gonna be just a regular Talon, or is he gonna be Billy Talent here? Let's see. What is Udyr doing? I don't know. Should I have TP'd here? Probably.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
But I have different plans, okay? It depends on what the what the ghouls are gonna do. If the ghouls hit Kassadin and I start hit by that tower, that's gonna be pretty bad, and I'm not gonna get the first blood tower. But if the ghoul would just stop doing that, I would get the tower. You know, children, they don't want father to succeed sometimes, and it's random. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they just don't. They work sort of against them. Kassadin, what's going on, Kassadin? He just, he can't handle the heat, it's fine. You can't handle the truth, Kassadin. You can't handle the truth. Yeah, cast away. Or coast away, or cast away, yeah. Okay. All in, my boy. All in, my boy. Here we go. I think that's that's what they call free. Gave him confidence, it's fine. Was worth it anyway. You know what? Let's just get this. Let's not elaborate. Oh. Go in. There we go. There we go. You know, Talon, I don't know what he's doing, honestly. Honestly, I don't know what he's doing. Does she not want this? Oh, what the F was that? Did they stack their TPs without us knowing? Kassadin, you got smashed there. Damn, boy. Poor Camille can't catch a break because there's fighting going on. I'm too scared of this Udyr now. Poor Camille. I don't mean to invade the lane like this, it's just that that's what happened, you know. I didn't know they both TP'd. This is the first time I ever see that. Can you even tell the difference? That there are two TPs? Does the tower have two debuffs or something? Okay. They actually have only one AP, and I have to be careful about this because who the F knows how strong is this Udyr? I certainly don't. He only has the Bramble Vest, but who knows? I've been burned by Udyr so many times. Double teleportation.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Why did we swap lanes? No answer. No answer. I gotta be careful. I don't have enough health here. If I had been watching the map, I would at least know. She says that it's ready. Okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. There's that. He knows. He has words. Kassadin probably worded it before. She deserves some of this gold. As I say that, I hit it before she comes. Okay. I kind of want to go back once I have the 280. Kind of want to go back before I have the 280. But yeah, the beaver video, I don't exaggerate. I loved it because They were fighting, and it looked like they were you know, pushing each other. It's almost like kids pushing each other, like very serious faces, you know, just pushing each other in the water, and it's nothing serious. I don't know, Fiddlesticks. I don't see anybody else. Okay. Wow, this worked for some reason. I don't know how it worked, but it did. Did Rakan give him... Oh. Actually didn't work. Okay. My initial feeling was fine, but it's actually worse. If you have your initial feeling that something's not gonna work, but you still go with it, you're the loser. So, sorry, that was an L. That was quite a big L there. What the F was that? Where did he hit? Did he hit his head? Jumping over it? Because... Okay, I know what happened. He got hit by that thing. That's funny. What rank are you now? Farmer account is master, and this account is D1 something. 30 something? Depends on how much I lost by that unfortunate dodge. Which again I didn't mean to do. I honestly did not mean to do it. He for some reason has a thorn mail. I can't do a triple proxy here, but I can do a global taunt. I can do a global taunt. Almost a global taunt, I would say. Kassadin, please come here. Don't go there. Kassadin. The ghouls are gonna soak some shots. Okay, very good. I can't do a triple proxy. I don't have Maiden. But I can do a double one. In hopes that they will, you know. They will get the dragon. Now I can do a triple one, I think. Should I just leave? No, can't do it. Have to fight it out, sorry. Yeah, I have to fight it out. Almost getting this Rakan. That's funny. That is funny. I tried it 2 times. Global taunt is a Teemo thing. Is it? They are ignoring this. Why are you ignoring it, boys? Why are you ignoring it? Be careful. No R Smolder. Is he though even no R? It wasn't late, it was fine. We got the dragon, which is the most important thing here. It's funny that they ignore this. Well, they don't ignore anymore. You know what? Because he took out that pink ward, he's late to that bottom fight, so pink ward diff. It's actually it's actually my doing. Okay. I need to do a big global taunt now because we do need that Otacon. Otacon is big worth if we can get it. If we can do a global, if I can do a global taunt with that, going into the, it's sad that this guy doesn't go to the base. Did you know that these 2 portals on the map I'm showing you, they go, you know, both ways, but this one doesn't go both ways. I thought that everything goes both ways, but then I discovered that no, it does not. It does not. Oh, careful with all this. They could catch me. They don't really have that much CC though. I don't know. Do I do a global taunt? It's kind of hard to do it if let's see. Let's see and think what we can do. I could TP to that fight if they are staying here, and then we get it anyway, because the main reason why you want to do the global taunt is so that you can get the Otacon. And if you can still get it without you doing the global taunt, then, you know, why would you be even doing it? But it looks like we're getting it. I have to make sure not to I have to make sure not to... Actually, it's fine. I don't have to do anything. Oh, we have to deal with this with here. Come on, Katarina. Let's fight the wife. I know you are jealous sometimes at the wife. He has vision. Damn. Boy got vision. Let's hit him with that E. Not E, but the active use there. Look at these kids just jumping this guy. Katarina unfortunately might die. Oh. Oh. Turns out I'm in a team fight. Oh, actually, what am I doing? I should listen to this guy. I think it's... Oh, I'm in a team fight. I'm sorry, I thought I'm not in a team fight. What? Did she not kill this? Okay, no. Please, tower, don't shoot me. Don't do this. Did you notice I was in a team fight? I got 4 assists. Funny game. Yeah, Schrodinger's team fight. It all happened because Maiden was pushing top. It all happened because Maiden was pushing top. Okay, I need 3 more games. And then the climb to Grandmaster starts. Something that's never happened on this channel. Never ever happened on this channel. Imagine that. Kind of exciting. We reached the follower goal. Well, thank you, my friends. Welcome to the family. It's very good that we quickly dealt with this guy because, you know, he's a little bit, you know. No coffee link. What do you mean? There is a coffee link. Does it not work? Oh, in the description? I changed it to Bondel, yeah. But I guess there should be the coffee link too. Yeah, there's no coffee link. You're correct. Coffee.com, Mr. Anderson. Mr. A-N-D-E-R. Here we go. Yes. Here we go. How would you like to be one of my duos? Not particularly, you know, I don't really do duos. Is Anderson your real name? It's my surname, yes. Yes, you are correct. I know, Titus. I know, Titus. You are correct. You are correct. But, you know, you introduced me to Georgism. It's, I still... I don't really have anything new to say about it, but it's definitely opened up my mind a little bit to, you know, how people have started to kind of... No. People have not started to get it, but they definitely... There's definitely something about it, you know? The recognition of the value that flows from things to things, you know? I like that. I like thinking about value. Mr. Anderson, are you trying to take down the Matrix? You know, no, I just wanna... I want to become part of the Matrix, thus controlling it. If we play duo, we would be rank 1 and 2. Who would be rank 1 then? I'm only interested in rank 1. Why don't you duo? I don't know, it's, you know... It's... I don't know, it's extra hassle or something, because... Your duo has to be online, and then, you know, I kind of work alone. You know, no offense. I just do that. That's the way I work. So 81DD. And again, Brax, thank you for the 5 subs. It's on screen bottom left. Yeah, but you can't, you know, people want to click on it. People want to click on it. I get it, I get it. There was a life or death battle for Beaver Supremacy. Yeah, and they literally went to eating grass afterwards. You watch UFC? No, I do not. Sometimes I watch when something big happens, like Conor McGregor getting choked out. Then I watch it. But yeah. When do you choose to go grasp? I go grasp every time now, because grasp scales, Comet does not. The wife would be rank 1. No obligation, just you and I are on. See you on, let's go for it, you know. You know, maybe in the future, I don't know. I don't wanna be strict and say no, but I wanna say no for now. I actually, a long time ago, had a problem with this, because I was making animations, and the guy called me in Latvian, and he said, "Hey man, I like your animations. I saw them online. We need something done." And I, oh no, you know what he asked me? Oh, I remember now. They were a part of like a club of jokers or something. They had a website, and they were like these really edgy people who make jokes in Latvia, and they invited me to join their table. And at the time, I don't remember if I was scared or if I was, if I just didn't want it. I said, nah, you know, I don't want it. You know, I remember not saying no, because I just didn't want to say, okay, do I? It's unfortunately Syndra, but itty witty. I remember not saying no because I don't like saying no. Because when you say no, it's like, no doesn't mean no. No means no now. You know, and if you say no, people take it as no forever. And the guy was big mad, and he said, come on, man, you know, why are you avoiding that? Just say no if you want to say no. And I said no. And he was big mad, and he put the, you know, the phone down. and I very often I think about that, and I think, damn, should I have said no immediately? Because I was trying to be nice. I was trying to kind of keep the options open, you know. And sometimes it's not about being polite, it's more about being giving the correct answer, you know. Yeah, exactly. Just say no, no, how dare you. That was exactly it. But he was, yeah. He wasn't really that bad of a person. He was just a, you know, kind of like a tough man. He wanted me to say no, and he was like, yeah, man, you know, just, you know, be a man, say no. And I said no. That was, I always remember that. It's, and whenever there's something about saying no or something. Okay. We have angel dust in the... Oh, whoopsie daisies, whoopsie daisies. What do we do now? How many people are there? 5 people, so we don't go there. We don't go there. They want to mess up this poor Shaco. Since they want to mess up this poor Shaco, that's what happens. Poor Shaco getting messed up. I think that we might... I don't know. So many people here. What the F? Is this normal? Okay. Is this normal, or are we trolling, or are they trolling? Who is trolling? Oh, sweet lord. Someone was trolling. I don't know who, though. Shaco... No, none of them are level 2, so... Imagine I still got the camp. Well, you don't have to imagine it. It's, you know, it's a smite diff, right? Damn, and she got experience, so I was the one who was trolling. Yeah, excuse me. This is just so high IQ of a play that I will not.
New donation from Titus. How did Pirate Software's videos influence you when you were starting off making games?
Oh, that's such a good question. Thank you for the donation. Basically, when I started making games, he was, I think, I don't know. I just saw his channel, and he was talking about, he had this website, Just Make Games, and I was really inspired. And he kept saying, you know, just go out and make games. And I thought, oh, you know, this guy is telling you to make games, so he believes in it. And I was inspired. And I asked him, hey, man, what do you... I think I donated 5, and I asked, hey, can I make a game as a website? And he said, oh yeah, itch.io. Do the itch.io. Oh, please, please. No, 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 no. Please, too far, too far, too far. Too far, too far. Inting, inting, inting. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you int. So he said itch.io, which meant that, which gave me some confidence, because he said that, oh, it's, you know, yeah, you put games there. So that's it. So I kind of believed in, I believed a little bit in. Unlucky I did not level up my wall, actually. Yeah. I kind of believed in the fact that the website can be a game, so that's a little bit that, you know. I know that now he's hated, but, and I actually don't 100% know if he's justifiably hated or not. But if you just compartmentalize that little advice that he gave me, I think it was fine. I think it was fine advice. Okay. If you just ignore everything else. But there's one thing I don't like about him. That's unique, you know. I know people don't like him for a lot of reasons that are not unique, that they are shared. But first of all, he said that the Steam thing is a bet, and I highly disagree with that. I think he's just simply wrong. And I don't understand why is he being so arrogant about it, you know. He's just wrong on it. It's not a bet. Come on, boy. It's not a bet. Please tell me that Lee Sin is not here. clicking around.
Ally has been slain.
Clicking around everywhere. Okay. Oh, it is this. What you doing? Well, thanks for that 75, I guess. I'll get it maybe later. Maybe he dies. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, Gwen. Gwen? Gwen? Going in? Going in once? Going in twice? Probably should have stayed, but I would have died if I had stayed, you know? It's kind of a little bit unlucky. Oh no, oh no, oh no, he's gonna grab me. He's gonna grab me. What you doing, boys? She flashed, but this guy didn't even try. So the hate, of course, is not justified, I agree. But there's another thing that I disagree with him about, and this I think you might hate me for saying it, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I feel like that's a thing that's true. He always talks about Blizzard in the good old days of World of Warcraft having terrible kind of programmer conditions, and people were working their asses off and blah blah blah. Understand it, people should work a normal amount, right? And he said that he left Blizzard or something, and he left Blizzard and he started working where the game conditions are much better. I guess Amazon or something, I don't remember what it is, but in any case, he left Blizzard for something else. And he talks about how it's much easier, it's much better, you know, the team is, you know, there's much more, I guess, the working conditions are better. That's, you know, just how you could say it. And in all of that talk about working conditions being better and stuff, I don't think I can do anything here. I might actually be able to take this plate though. People being mad, but come on. I'm not gonna be there ever. I didn't F the lane. Okay, they are actually talking to each other. But all of that talk about the conditions becoming better, there's one glaring fact, like a very glaringly obvious kind of a fact that you have to put over all of that talk about the working conditions improving. And it's the fact that the games suck. That's it. And I remember listening to Half-Life and Diablo developers. For those of you who know, Diablo and Half-Life, those are some pretty good games. And they all talk about sort of almost putting your... It's almost like you put your body away and you do the work. They talk about having these insane hours. And then they produce the best games of all time. And the developers themselves, they seem to remember those days with good feelings. So all this talk about these conditions improving, I understand that it should be fair. I understand that I'm all for, you know, being fair in terms of the dollars. But, whoop. But there is something about having easier or less work that results in games that, well, they suck. Okay? What you doing, boy? Oh, they actually could get me because they have some stuff. I was, you know, he is 8-1, you know. You can't really adjust for him being 8-1, right? The harder the training, the more the troops will brag afterwards. Okay, that's a kind of a... I feel like it's almost a negative way of saying it, but it's true. It's true because, you know, especially if you achieve something, you know, if the training is hard and then you achieve something, then, oh, I could get him. I could get him. I could get him. There we go. That cool 946. Thank you very much, Mr. Lee Sin. I'll take that. Gonna leave the lane, thank you. Don't need to be there. Do not need to be there. Do they have a AP bot? No, they do not. It is also possible to achieve... Yeah, I understand, but please see it from my perspective. When, for example, see me as a monkey, right? Monkeys see game good. People struggled making it. So, okay. It's a totally valid argument that people shouldn't struggle if you don't want to. But if your game sucks afterwards, there is something to it, isn't there? I'm gonna die now. Because he's a little bit, he is who he is, right? Okay. If your game sucks afterwards, that's an argument. Because, okay, let me say it another way. Very often when people talk about working conditions, they talk about them as if the better the conditions are, the better the product is going to be. And that's just not true. That's it. I know it's kind of a tough, whoop. I know it's kind of a tough... That's an interesting ult. It's kind of a tough reality truth, but it's very often true, you know? Yeah, loads of crunch. Crunch is what it's called. Yeah. So, you know, there was this Diablo developer that I listened to. Okay. I don't think I can go there. Damn, this Lee Sin is 1v9 in the game, isn't he? Jinx actually saving this guy. Or is she? Okay, where did he go? Who knows? Okay, my bad. My bad, actually. Sorry. You know. My bad. And he was talking about the crunch that they had, and he said that he enjoyed it. Because I too think that, you know, if the crunch gives you, as Freud said, you need two things, love and meaningful work. If you have meaningful work is way above the feelings of crunch, like the whiny feelings of crunch, I think. You don't have to believe me, you know, you just look at Diablo, the game. It's legendary. Look at Half-Life, it's legendary. Look at World of Warcraft, it's legendary. It's, and, you know, I don't mean to do this, like, be this asshole who says, and what do you have to show for it, man? But honestly, what is, you know, what are the good things that are coming out of the studios that are, not wild, you know? Oh, also Fallout. If you listen to the guy who, who made Fallout, if you listen to that guy, boys, just he's called Timothy Kane. And it's just the truth, you know. It's not like you need to strive to, you know, deprive yourself of sleep and, you know, food and stuff. But sometimes it's true. And of course, if you break, you break. And then the product doesn't come out, right? And then it's worse. But did he? What did he?
An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
Let's do the shutdown. Let's do the shutdown. Boys. Shaco. Do the slow. Do the slow. What the F is all this healing? I can't deal with this healing. He does have this and 16 kills, so excuse me for not predicting that. Excuse me for not predicting that. Okay, Nico. Nico. Don't get grabbed. Don't get grabbed. Don't get hit. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Didn't hit her. Okay, let's take this guy. 20% capacity diff. Adversity brings out the best in many talented people. Yeah. And I'm kind of surprised that no one has brought it up with Pirate Software. Hey man, you know, okay, you had terrible conditions in those. Let's not say terrible conditions because people worked there. They wanted to work there. Let's say it was the crunch. You know, that's what it is. That's what people usually call it, the crunch. Okay, you're saying it's so bad. It's producing good games. So, what's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, somebody uses TP. Very good. Very, very good. Kind of when you have a week of hardcore practice before meet sports college or above. Yeah, I can imagine something like that. Although week could be not enough for... You could be still sore, no? Week before. Or no. You don't mean like week before, but you mean like week and then you have the thing. Now, what is going on this match? We have a Lee Sin that's 16-2. Partially my fault. It all started with that early invade, correct? Could I have done something about it? Probably. Shaco trolling. Don't like that. Shaco trolling.
An ally has been slain.
16-2. It's fine. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna triple proxy in their Nexus and we're gonna get Otacon. We're gonna get it, you'll see. Predicting. Predict, Rick. Boom. What you doing? I have to be careful. There he is. There he is. He's taking out Maiden, which is not good, but it is what it is. At least he's not in that bottom team fight, right? If we win that team fight, then... boom, there it is. 218. Slapped her. Slapped her ass. Whoops. There it is. Not sure if I win against her with this item. Okay, 17-2. It's fine. We can deal with it. We can deal with it. Oh, they took the Nexus almost out. Okay. Okie dokie. You know, I'm having flashbacks. The game that was, you know, the other game. The other game that we had. Oh, please, don't end the Nexus. Do not end the Nexus. What is Shaco doing? What you doing, boy? Come back. Shaco, come back. Shaco. Please. They could have ended, by the way. I don't know why they're not. So many people trolling here, including me. I'm actually not trolling, I'm just thinking. Which is very different. Shaco is trolling. Report jungle and 80, please. Both boosted. Yeah. I'm just sad I didn't get the chance to go in the enemy base. I'm just sad about that. It's all good. It's all good. Let's give Sindri the honor, because I don't even know if Sindri played well, but I think she deserves an honor, doesn't she? I think she does. Yeah, again, thanks for the donation, my friend, and I hope my answer satisfied you. I hope my answer satisfied you. Oh, also, sound effect? Hat? What do you want? Have you ever struggled with mental depression? Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't remember what I was thinking about depression the other day, and I was I had something good to say about it that wasn't boring, but I don't remember it. So maybe I will come back to it. Are you offering sound effects for hats? No, the hat is the hat. Like not a physical hat, but on me, you know, the Island Boy hat. Like above the Island Boy hat. And the sound effects, I mean like the slap sound effect, for example. In the chat, if you write slap, there's going to be a sound effect. And if you say, hey, you know, I was the one who tipped over the 50 to 20%, so I deserve to give you a sound effect. It's not for donations, it's for the 1%. Yeah, sound effects too. If you want to have some kind of a sound effect, then I'll add it. It works on YouTube, yes, it does. Let me try it. It should. It should. I fixed it. At least last stream it worked, and I fixed it this stream too. Let me try it again. Yes, it does. Boom. There you go. Also, if you have a super creative idea, hit me with it. I'll tell you if it's possible to make it work. Because there's all kinds of shit you can do with on streams. In my family, I have had some depression struggles, but unfortunately they are a mystery. You know, in those days, you couldn't tell what's happening. So, you know, you couldn't tell what's happening. You couldn't tell what is happening. So there's really no yeah, who knows what happened? Who knows what happened in the family? It's kind of dark, you know, theme, but you know, I think my creative idea tonight is just to ask you to go back and talk about depression, say something inside. Well, I'd appreciate that tonight. Okay, let's think about it. Let's think about it. I will think about it because there was something that I wanted to say that I have two things. This is a lesser thing because the other thing was way better. I don't know how it is that I remember how good it was, but I don't remember what it is. But what I would say 99% of the cases, what happens is when a person is in any way depressed or just sad or just, you know, in any form, one of the things you can clearly do is you can actually look at what actually is. Because 9 times out of 10, maybe even 99 times out of 100, you will exaggerate anything that is. And just a kind of like an experiment, just see, okay, you know, because your mind is going to tell you, hey man, don't sugarcoat it, it's bad, you know, and stuff like that. Whatever the bad, quote unquote, is. For example, Chester Bennington, well, he was at the top of the world and he thought stuff is bad. But he, maybe, you know, who knows what was going through his head. And the mind, it just exaggerates things and it tells you that it's bad. And I know it's not really easy to see what actually is, but it helps to just for like 1 minute, just a 1 minute thought experiment to see just, okay, what actually is, what is the actual thing. And chances are it's just, maybe you just improve it by 1%. And the thing about improving something 1% or 0.1%. Oh, look at this way. What the F is this? Come on. First of all, what is his facial expression? Second of all, why does he have horns? You know what he reminds me of? Like 3 days ago, I was riding my skateboard, and there's this big conference hall where they train dogs. It's a literal dog training kind of like a place, and people come with their dogs, you know. Okay, thank you very much for this. Don't really care. I've seen this many times. I do what I do. And people just train their dogs, and a lot of dogs there. Not League of Legends players, real dogs, okay? Zinger. And I look, I ride past and I see, okay, you know, here's a dog, and then I see sort of a kid, I don't know, like 12 years old maybe, with a tail and some, you know, all kinds of stuff, kind of like a, just kind of like a costume, and I it's kind of weird, you know. I think, you know, whatever, kids doing whatever, and I see the family there, and I'm thinking, hey, are they here for the training? And I thought, no, that's not possible. That can't be. And let me tell you, it seemed like it was. You know, there was a kid dressed as a dog at a real dog training center. And now I don't know if they went in. They were just in the parking lot with the other dogs, sort of preparing for the training. And I was thinking, hey man, is that a little far, you know, is that over the line? Because we all want to be tolerant, and we all want to kind of have freedom, let's say, as much as we can. But is that over the line? Because, guys, that's a dog training center. That's a real dog training center. What are you doing? Is he not gonna absorb some mist here? Hopefully he will. Do we have the good Lee Sin? Is that the good one? Okay, he's getting invaded. Is that the good Lee Sin? Or is that a more bad Lee Sin? Seems like that's a bad Lee Sin. I don't like that. I really can't stop her right now because this is gonna freeze, I feel like. So yeah, this guy's skin reminded me of that. Yeah. I don't think he needs to flash, but he might get scared and flash him. You know, might as well use the butt plug that is the tail and put the tail between your legs, my friend Wei. That's a little too rough an example, but it is what it is. Sometimes, you know, thoughts that you have them and you say them. Okay. Mr. Wei. We have that jungle gap again. I don't appreciate it. Maybe it's the same guy, it's just that his Lee Sin got taken away, you know? Mist absorber. Time to absorb some more mist. Time to absorb some more mist. Didn't push my wig back. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Damn, there are 3 kills from a jungle. Okay. Don't you worry, I'll fix that. I'll fix it. Let's go fix it. Don't you worry, I'll fix that. Ask Gemini what to build. Gemini doesn't even know that it doesn't even know that Giant's Belt does not cost 1,000 anymore. It still thinks that Giant's Belt is 1,000, so I wouldn't trust our advice, okay? Wow. Okay, I think he missed a cannon. Missed a cannon there, buddy. Hello, Robin Schultz. Okay. Mr. Way. Mr. Way. I can't do it. I might have to go back, freeze this. No? I'm gonna try to unfreeze this. Not exactly unfreeze, but push it. There we go, there we go. He stays. Getting some mana. It's actually gonna be great for me. A little too scared to go it that way, but oh, he does not. He's not playing this well. He's gonna lose so much now. Either he gets a gank, which is not gonna help him. He's in a big trouble. If they triple gank me, maybe. But if they don't, then he's in huge trouble here. He's in huge trouble. There she is again. No. Nope, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna fix it later. Don't you worry, Lisa. Just don't feed her too much. Don't feed her too much. Okay. He doesn't lose too much, I guess. But I do get some plates. Some extra plates. Okay. One of the things that, again, I don't remember if this was the thing that I was thinking about, but for example, I'm a little bit addicted to coffee, and coffee makes you feel great, and lack of coffee makes you feel not great. Not only not great, but at a level of -5, let's say. And with coffee, it's like 8. Oh, listen, why are you invading? I don't understand. 05 Lee Sin. Mini-map diff. Mini-map diff, don't do it, Wei, don't do it. He wants to do it, I see it, he wanted to do it. Yeah, I saw it. He wanted to hit me with that fear, and then hit me with that R button, you know. Can you build Profane Hydra? Damage is still there, I have tested it. But you don't have health. If you don't have health, you are not farming. You're not a real farmer. And the thing is, for example, when you drink, let's say you're addicted to something and you have a withdrawal, and that literally feels like, it feels so bad that you might think that something is literally wrong with your head. And that's a super important thing to... Nah, you're gonna lose this, my boy. Okay, are you gonna lose it though? And that's a super important thing to... Oh, I remember what it was. I remember what it was. Now that I remember it, it's not that good. But please... I'm gonna try to explain it so that you feel why I felt like it's good. The coffee example is very good. Because, for example, if I don't drink coffee, I'm gonna be almost depressed. It's almost like you immediately get a... You know, everything seems bad, all ideas suck. You feel horrible. And you feel like, you know, it's just... you feel like something is wrong with you, and here's the kicker. you feel like it's not gonna go away. And if it's that type of a... Because I understand those feelings are very different types. But if it's that type of a depression, which is, I guess it's not that thing, but you know, who knows? It's so random. Sometimes, if it's that type, what's a really, really powerful thing is if you kind of sit through it, and then the next morning, if you can get through it, when you feel much better, it feels like a superpower. It feels like, hey, I didn't do anything, and it's gone, and that's big, you know. Oh, there it is. There we do it. There we go, Mr. Way. There we go, Mr. Way. And that's a very, very, very strong thing. If you just sit through something, and if it goes away, even partially, let's say it goes away 50%, that's huge. That's a very, very good feeling. So sometimes ignore it and sit through it. But, you know, obviously it's not going to work every time, but a lot of the time it is. Hey, Mr. Way. Mr. Way. Okay. Lee Sin using his... Okay. I can't see, you know, Maiden's gonna die as well. Lee Sin. Lee Sin. There we go. There we go. Okay. Mr. Way, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Way. Is that a void absorber? How many times is Lee gonna take Nidalee out for dinner? I don't know, my friend. I don't know, my friend. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? If he feels like he's a cook, you know, he's a cook. I love you, Poker. You're my favorite anti-Trinity. I'm not anti-Trinity, I don't like to play it. That's it. I feel very clunky with it. I feel like I miss the farm when I have it. That's about it, you know, I just miss the farm. It is Void Absorber, yeah. But right now it's a Mist Absorber. A Void Absorber, I think he would be if he would go... Okay, I have the opportunity to make him miss some CS if I can... no, I'm not gonna. Okay. Now, in last match, you know, I have been taken for a ride, you know. I'm up... Okay. I've been taken for a ride because last game we had 16-2 Lee Sin on the enemy team. Now we have 1-8 Lee Sin on our team. Now, say what you will about the universe, but when this type of a thing happens, you think, hey, have I done something wrong in life? Have I done, have I, you know, have I stolen something? Have I, you know, cheated something? What's going on? Why is this? And it's Lee Sin, you know. If it was Rengar, for example, you would think, it's coincidence, right? But it's the same. It's a Lee Sin, right? Okay, there she is. She coming. She coming. Too much health. Too much health. Oh, my lose a cannon. Yep. Damn, those pings made me lose a cannon. I should have known better. Mist Absorber, where you going? He was going. Got hit. Okay, 1v2. Should have hit that E. Should have hit that E. 1v2. 1v2. Almost. Almost though. I'm thinking of this item, of this one. Yeah. thinking of this item. Okay, Lee Sin. Oh, where it is? Where is it? I believe in it. I believe in it.
Enemy double kill.
Dinner? Is it dinner already? I thought it's morning. It's just 14 minutes, you know? Oh, it's not dinner. He just snatched the plate right under her. Technically cougar's steak. What are you saying? I'm afraid. I'm afraid to ask. Don't do it, Mr. Absorber. Come on, boy. Why are you embarrassing yourself like that? He took me out for a meal. If her daddy's poor, gonna step on him. If his daddy's rich, just take her out for a meal. That's what happened. You know that song? Mumbo Jerry or something? Yeah. Not gonna go there. Come on, guys. Either steal it. You know, Lisa and I believe in your stealing capabilities. Just do it. Just do it. Oh, what are you doing, Mr. Absorber? Okay, are they fighting, or do I have to be worried here again? Okay, flashed. I'm out, boys. I'm out. Am I, though? Is she here? Is she here? No, she's not. Inting. She should have been there, man. She should have been there. Unfortunately, that wasn't even the first tower. Whoopsie daisies. Okay. Not gonna catch me. Not gonna catch me, okay? Boys. I need... Oh! Why did it... I'm 3-1. Am I the Satan? Because whenever someone else... You know, Satan is the one who has a good game. He's enjoying himself while others are suffering. And... this is unfair. Totally unfair. I might even get demoted now because of this. Ooh, you know, this is serious. The next game is gonna be serious, my friends, okay? I don't like this. Okay, I have to go on a 5-minute break. And then, and that's how democracy works. Exactly. As I said before, imagine if you're in a building with 5 people, you know, you're all working on some kind of a late game assignment when, you know, accountants, right? And you put up for a vote. You know, other accountants want to jump out of the window and to kill themselves. And you vote for some reason. And you have to jump with them. Oh, that's sad. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. I'll be back in a moment, my friends. I'll be back in one moment. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, my friends. Welcome back, me. They never believe in Yorick. Sometimes they do. It's just that everybody was suffering, you know? Stupid, always play out the game odds and turn and making massive mistakes is always there. Yeah, but the conventional, you know, the like the global thought is that no. You know, people think that it's a waste of time, and you see that you don't see that in pro play, but you see that in solo queue. And that's, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. To be somewhat fair, Jinx was strong as fuck. I don't think they was gonna carry, but Jinx though? No, but you're already in a trap, because whenever you make these assumptions about what is gonna happen, whenever you're doing that, you're wasting energy. And you're giving in, you know, to that. P-break. That was literally P-break, yeah. You know. You know it. It is true, and it's it is true, and it's how to say this? Yeah, you're just wasting energy. I think it's I think the strongest argument is that have you ever seen anyone surrender in pro play? You have not. I think it's super easy. Okay, question. Should we surrender? The answer is no. But for example, okay, is there a chance we're gonna win? If there is, you shouldn't surrender. Oh no, why is he banning Yorick? What? My friends, I think that there's... my account is not meant to go... Polkrick account is not meant to go above Masters. It's just not. It looks like it's just not. You know what I think happened? I think he wanted to play Yorick, and he's hoping I'm gonna dodge now. Well, that's it. It's gonna be an unfortunate end to the stream. But you have to understand, I have to do this because otherwise they win. You know? I have to do this. But about the surrendering, yeah, I think the only argument I've heard from Riot is that, hey, you should surrender because people are not having a great time. And whenever someone makes that argument, immediately hit them with, okay, don't play ranked, that's it. Because people play ranked to win, right? So... people play ranked to win. I have to do this. Before you think I'm trolling, before you think I'm doing something bad, if your teammate bans your champion, and that can't be accident because there's a question, you know, they say, do you really want to ban it? And they have to do it again. Okay. He was bluffing maybe. Pushed his wig back. I have to do it. Yeah. By the way, have you said thank you once? Chat. Have you said thank you once? Because I've been playing Yorick mid for a long time. For a long time. And they don't really flame Yorick mid as they used to, because it used to be like every game there were questions, every game there was flame, every game they also banned, I don't think this was the case, but they also banned Yorick mid for no reason. And because of me playing it for years, you can enjoy him not getting flamed as much as you know, as he used to be flamed. What is the purple crown thingies? It's the island boy hairstyle. It's the island boy hairstyle. When you will play Nasus, sir? Impossible. Sorry. Impossible. Can't do it. I enjoy the father in the jungle role the most. Is that because fathers leave their family to go in the jungle very often? I would say thank you, but anytime my team's... Yeah, but if it's your team, it could be the enemy team. And it's higher chances that it's going to be the enemy team. So you still have to say thank you. Because that can happen on the enemy team more often than on your team. So, so thank you anyway. You have to say thank you. His name is Cornelius. I know that name. I think my brother sent it to me. So this morning my coffee was out, and I do buy this specialty coffee from my friend who works at a coffee shop, and I was forced to use some coffee that is bad, and my stomach hurts now. And my stomach doesn't often hurt, but now it does, and yeah. I see. Thank you so much. No, but am I not right? It's 50-50 at least, right? So it should be neutral. Who's on whose team? You could have it on the enemy team, right? So you can't win the debate because I'm the only one speaking and the chat is chat, you know, so you lose immediately anyway. But you know, only in the court of the public opinion you could, you know, I could be so wrong that the chat is gonna turn on me and say, hey man, you suck. Your theory sucks. So you may or may not have the poop buff next game. Poop buff. Yeah, I think that Darius actually was bluffing there. I think Darius was bluffing there. Okay, let me tell you something that I thought about, okay? Are you ready? Tattoos don't exist anymore. You might be thinking to yourself, hey man, what is that BS? What is that BS? What does that even mean? What do you mean tattoos don't exist? Well, here's the deal. You can remove a tattoo. And 99% of tattoo is the fact that you can't remove it. So if you can remove it, it loses 99% of its meaning. So that's it. They literally don't exist anymore. Because I thought about this when I saw this appearance on Kill Tony. This guy was tattooed and he showed his tattoo on his leg. It was of, it said something like, don't get tattoos with stupid bitches, something like that. Because it was his ex or something. And the whole joke was the fact that you can't remove it. But now you can. And it's not... It's just... It doesn't have value anymore. Because you can remove it with laser. That's it. So tattoos don't exist. There's no such thing as a tattoo anymore. There's just an image on your skin that can wash off. I forgot how Pokrick destroys modern thinking with logic. It's horrifying. Yeah, in the early 2000s, we realized as seniors that the bathroom gave us a buff to win next game. I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. Are you talking about coffee facilitating a bowel movement? But, or are you joking? So unfortunately, tattoos don't exist anymore, and that's sad, you know. It's a little bit similar to how you used to have to buy games as CDs. It's a little bit similar, but it's not as bad, you know. What if I just want a pretty picture on my skin for a few years? Yeah, okay, but that's what's gonna be. You have to understand that when people get tattoos, huge, enormous part of that is the fact that it's a commitment. So that's where the big feeling comes from. But if you can remove it, it totally it's like having a cheat code in a game. It loses value. You know, in Fallout, you would play the game and then you think, okay, I'll enable this cheat code, and then everything loses value. Boom, everything becomes plastic. That's it. You know, that's it. I'll take this smolder, thank you. I'll take it off your hands, no problem. This is actually not poke, this is called heal. I need some agrees in chat, or disagrees in chat. Actually, I need the sound effect agree, or disagree. That would be cool. That would be cool. Because then I would hear in real time how many people disagree and how many people agree with me. Right? Interesting thought. I might take this. Thank you, Mr. Pokrick. Yeah, if you want a pretty picture on your skin for a few years, that's exactly what it is. Right now. It's a tattoo. Because it used to be like, hey, it's on my skin. Can't remove it. Everybody's gonna see it. Commitment, big, you know. It's also courageous. People used to view tattoos as being courageous. And like, hey man, I committed. I don't fear. I don't have fear. Now it's like, you know, remove it. There's this Russian singer who tattooed his teeth. So if it takes no effort, there's no challenge. Do you mean like the climbing in the elevator? Yeah, playing Yorick doesn't take effort. It's satisfying even if you lose, honestly. Ever since I started farming even more, I really, you know, yes, I'm a little bit sad that I lost the last game and the game before, but I was when you play Yorick this way, you kind of feel like, hey, okay, the situation is this. The enemy team is really ahead. What can I do? What can I do? I understand that you can't do that when you're ADC. Or maybe you can. A part of war times, even back in the days of old. A part of war times, even back in the days of old. I feel like that's a sentence that I would say. And I would not even understand what I said myself. Okay, we have Ziggs. We have Udyr. We have Rek'Sai. Udyr is top, by the way. The tattoos and them having meaning. I'm thinking right now because the coffee was really old. And it was really bad, and I don't feel like I have the flu, because when you have the temperature when your body rises, you kind of it's a certain feeling. But right now I'm feeling weird, and I'm wondering, what if it was bad? Oh God, what if I have coffee poisoning? Because I don't think I've felt this way. Like a few months ago, I was a little bit sick. I think I had COVID, the easier version of it. And I stopped streaming because I thought, oh, it's pretty bad. I can't stream right now. And now I feel like, hey, is this coffee really having an effect on me? Because my head is just a tiny little bit dizzy right now. So, let's hope it goes away. Let's hope it goes away. Because it was really bad. It was really bad, let me tell you. If the universe is fair, this guy is gonna be 20... No, he's gonna be 26 to 4, right? Is my math correct?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
My jungler is gonna be 26 to 4.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Excessive tattoos are bad. One of the comments says that. I agree. Hate to beat that guy, but have you seen a doc? No, it happened just now. Anyway, it happened just now, like 20 minutes ago. It started happening. The only way I could have seen a doc is, first of all, if I was a doc. Technically, it wouldn't probably count. But also if maybe... If there was a doc in my room. There's a Mundo in my room. Okay, Mr. Ziggs. What are you doing? Why are you throwing the ball? Calm down, Mr. Ziggs. Slapped him. And here they are, telling you that you as a melee champion can't hit Qs on a mage. The secret, my friends, the secret, it's always in the fact that it's risk-reward. If he wants to farm, he has a choice. Either he farms or he gets slapped. Not always, mind you, not always. Sometimes the state of the lane could be such that you can't. But this time, Ziggs got slapped big time. Can you get coffee poisoning, by the way? It's not getting worse, but I feel weird, I have to say. Oh, what was that? That was a professional ball. Don't like that. Now I have to be scared. Because now I'm low enough for them to gank. Ziggs. Ziggs is funny, I like this guy. It's funny that even if he wins, he loses. Oh. This is what I mean. When he wins, he loses. He probably won't lose, though. At least for a couple of minutes. at least for a couple of minutes. He had red or blue. I actually didn't see. Red, because I died from a tick, right? High IQ here.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Please. Oh, I was right. IQ diff, right? IQ diff, my boys. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Boom. Hello, my friend. Thanks for the subscription. Welcome back to the family, I guess. That's what I'm supposed to say. I'm I'm legally obligated to say that. Because this stream is sponsored by Bondel. Ziggs. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Okay. He's not gonna do it. Figured it out. I figured out what buff he had based on how I died. So Volibear actually got the blue buff now because of me. Because of my death. If I hadn't get ganked, he wouldn't have the blue buff. So it was worth. What the F was that? Ziggs. What is that technology there? What's that tech? Is he a professional against ghoul player? Okay. Did you do today's bundle? Did you have fun? What was your experience out of 1 to 5? Rate it. Oh, I see it, I see it. I see how it is. I see how it is, Mr. Ziggs. Careful, Ziggs, because the honeymoon is gonna be over. The honeymoon's gonna be over. The honeymoon. I've never played it and it was fun. Yeah. That's what I bring here. I bring fun. Well, yeah, it's, I'm saying it with a sarcastic tone, but that's, that's exactly what I do. Okay, he's gonna gank me. You'll see. You'll see. He's waiting in those bushes, just quivering. Just quivering. There it is. There it is. What you doing, boys? Boys, what are you doing? Ziggs will have some mana soon. But he's having some mana problems. If you're having mana problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems. And actually, in this case, mana is 1, because I'm also low on mana. So, JZ, STFU. Has he said thank you once? It's fine, because they will gank you if you don't have flash. It's totally, within their bounds of reason. Ziggs is, Ziggs is what he is. Ziggs has mana problems, so he won't be joining that fight. Okay, I feel better. So it wasn't coffee poisoning, it was probably just some... It was very bitter, and it was, yeah, just very bitter, man. It wasn't bittersweet, let me tell you that. I'll take this, and this, and this. Okay, I missed one. Cancelled my auto. Cancelled it. Cancelled it like it's Scooby-Doo. Did you see Scooby-Doo? Did you see how they remade the characters? What are you doing? Why is Shaggy way different than he was? I understand it's 2025, but Shaggy is, Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Sometimes at least stuff makes sense, you know? Okay, he ate it. He ate it. Volibear, have you said thank you once? I told you what kind of a buff Rex I had, and I told you a lot of stuff. So where's the thank you? Don't do it, Ziggs. I told him not to do it, but he's doing it anyway. Ziggs. I told you not to do it. Now you don't have flash anymore. Actually. Okay, Ziggs. Let's see. Is my wife gonna pay for this? She paid dearly. Actually, it seems like I'm mad. Because I ignited him, like, very, very eagerly. Oh, almost. Almost. He would have died, I feel like, if I had hit that. Oh, there he comes, there he comes, there he comes. Ah, almost. Worth. Right? This is actually pretty beautiful. I like this. I'll take this guy, and I actually don't know which is the best way. Maybe like this? Yeah. Terminator. Terminator. I remember watching the movie Terminator and being, again, big scared. I was scared as a kid a lot. Maybe it's normal for kids to be scared, but I do remember a lot of my childhood being scared. It was normal childhood, it was fine. I was scared a lot, especially from cartoons and movies. You know the cartoon when there was this chicken, cow and chicken, and there was this Satan who had a butt, a red big butt? Remember that? I have to push this, because otherwise they're gonna gank me again. I have to sacrifice a part of my health to do this, I feel like. Because otherwise I'm kind of in danger a little bit. Okay. Danger, danger. High voltage. There he is. Come on, boy. You baited yourself with that word. Of course you're there. Of course I'm gonna try to E you. Of course I'm gonna try to E you. Do you still listen to Sleepless? No, somebody said that it's AI, and I was ashamed that I got tricked and I stopped. What, did you say that it's AI? Somebody commented that it's AI and I should be ashamed. They didn't say I should be ashamed, but I was. So. Ziggs. Ziggs. Poor Ziggs. Can't catch a break. Look at that. I actually can't catch a break from those ganks. But it's fine. We soak up that attention. It's good content. Yeah, but no, it literally had problems because it's AI, because the script is very similar between... the script was very similar. Okay. That's unlucky. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh. Okay. Do you ever play to grind ranks? No, but I usually, when I reach, for example, now it's Diamond 1, then I start thinking about it. You know, when there's that threshold, then I start really thinking about it. I think, oh, okay, you know, if I reach it, you know, this can happen, you know. Then I start thinking about it. Now, I could get ganked again, Yep. Thank you very much for this. Don't take out Maiden. Don't do it. Rek'Sai, there he is. He's gonna get, you know, he's gonna get slammed, okay? He's gonna get slammed. Where's top laner? I don't see them. Ziggs. I'm telling Ziggs not to touch the wipe and he's still doing it. He's really bad. He's a bad person. Oh. He did it. He did it in the end. It's tough to keep the wife alive when they gank all the time. It's all good, it's part of the game. Part of the game. Oh! What is that? What kind of a gank is that, boys? Sweet Jesus. I'll take it. No problem. Do they have more than 1 AP? Yes, they do. Do they have, Okay, I'll take... No, I do have to get it because he got fed. Look at that. Ziggs Unleashed TP. Oh. I'll take the first tower. Thank you. I think Cho'Gath's gonna take that for me. Oh, actually, they would have done it. Ziggs got a... Ziggs actually... Is he getting it? Careful. Okay. I have to push this. And then maybe Volibear can cover that. Just so we are efficient as possible. As efficient as possible. Oh, I got an assist there for some reason. Turns out I was in a team fight. Who knew? She didn't win. Oh, careful. Unlucky. Unlucky, boys. I don't know which one to get, you know, honestly. I don't know. Welcome to the family. G-Muff. Welcome. I still, you know what? I think I need this one. I think I need this one. How plated shoes work with Jin ass? Just because he's, you know, just armor. Because when you upgraded them to this one, it's just armor. You know, that's why I know it doesn't work that well. But you know, oh, rush caught. Use it, use it, use it. No, 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 no. 4v3, 4v3. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. Why Leona? Why Ramboing? Ramboing in. I guess we get this, right? Hello, Rakel. I am actually doing very well. My problems with the stomach subsided. So you know what? Every time, stomach pain is this weird pain where everything is bad when your stomach hurts, and when it doesn't, you think, wow, I do appreciate life now. Okay? I do appreciate life now. I know why people say that life is suffering. You know why it is? It's because of resistance between cells. What was that? Did it turn into some kind of a different plant? What the F? I didn't know that can happen. It's because of the resistance between cells and skin, and it's the natural state of things, resistance. When atoms bump into other atoms, and if you have nerves, oh, careful. I could have saved you even without that R button, you know. Could have saved you, boy. It's fine. They want to go back, so this is the time for us to go in, and this guy doesn't have flash, I believe. It's a good... This is a good catch, by the way. Because I saw Rek'Sai recalling, and I thought, hey, they don't want to fight, so that's the time where you should want to fight, right? Oh no. Just brute forcing that tower without any minions present. Can I buy it? No, I still have to collect the raptor's nest. It's because of resistance between cells. It's almost like suffering is the natural part of life. And if you feel good, it means that, oh, you know, that is, your body has done work. You know, for it to feel good, it's like work. It's, of course, all of this is with the body, right? It's nothing to do with, for example, if you're a stone, you know, if you're a mountain, if you incarnate into this life as a mountain, then it's different. You know, it's not gonna. Okay, I need to do the global taunt. I need to do the global taunt, boys. Can I do it? I'll do it, even if they kill me. I have to do it. I'll mess it up, I feel like, but I'll try anyway. We need that Otacon. Oh, there he is. It's not a global taunt, it's like 2 people taunt only. But still. 3 people taunt. Where's this TP, boy? It's done. Udyr. Udyr. I played that Udyr so well, right? Damn. Otacon must be worth, right? Because of this global taunt. It's impossible that it's not worth. Must be worth. Okay, okie dokie. Maybe blast up plants as well, if they feel good.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been
I would say
slain.
plants feel good a lot more than people because they have very little room for, you know, nerve endings to be kind of, I would say tickled, but more like, okay, you know, okay. Nerve endings to be kind of like abused or something. I don't know what the right word is. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Ghouls are gonna finish the job. I'm gonna do the same global taunt for the dragon now. I don't care. Exactly the same global taunt. Okay. Let me get some health first. Now is the time for global taunt, okay? Not a global, actually. Okay, 3 people taunt. For some reason, Volibear is here, and I don't like that because we do want to be getting those objectives when the global taunt is happening, right? So if we don't, then what are we doing, you know? What is Ziggs doing? Oh no. Oh no. There is a semi-global taunt happening now. They should have gotten the dragon for this, you know? I was doing my best for the global taunt and Volibear came with me, which is What you doing, boy? You know, you're supposed to get the dragon, aren't you? Okay, Ziggs. Got outplayed there. My boy got outplayed. Okay.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't know what's going on with that volley bear there. Ziggs knows something. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ziggs, you have a problem. There we go. Okay. I think that this one can be in order. Oh, no, 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 no. What am I doing? I need this one. Yeah, here we go. Pokrick, finally caught you, man. Hope you're having a blessed year so far. I am. I played Bondel Echo was hard as fuck. Laughing my ass off. I am just sorting my magic cards with the wife while watching. She says hi. Sorting my magic cards. That's interesting. What magic cards? It's like Magic the Gathering? Something like that? Oh, there we go. That's nice. That's nice. Very nice. You know, I love it. I love it. Bondel has been such a hit that I almost... I feel like I almost could go full-time on it now. I have to go here. I'm too late. Yeah. Or could I get Jin, maybe? Rek'Sai, don't do it. Ziggs, don't do it, Ziggs. Ziggs actually did it. Even if I said don't do it, he still did it. I don't know why. Ziggs is funny. I like him. Did he hit Maiden first? That's why he didn't stop me, or what? What the F? Run it down for the team. I didn't run it down. I was farming and it just happened that it was taunted the 60% of their team. I didn't run it down. Why would you call that running it down if you actually get Otacon? Do you like Arena? No, I haven't played it, and from what I've seen, I don't really care for it. No offense, I just don't. Magic the Gathering. I don't know what that is. I just know that there's something like that does exist. Sorry. Now this one could be called running it down, though. This one could be called running it down. Thresh, don't do that. Okay. Do we get something for it? We do. Tower and Udyr. Good day, child one. GG. Ran it down diff. An actual ran it down diff. Cho'Gath. Okay. Ate him. Mid gap. Yeah, no, I don't know what Ziggs was doing. It was a clear mid gap. Very clear as day. Okay, time for the last match of today. And then I'll you know, say my goodbyes, my farewells. Thoughts about Yorick being played in MSI? I saw both games. The first one, Buipo was really unlucky. He got level 2'd because he missed his abilities. He shouldn't have died as Mordekaiser. So Yorick was really lucky. And the second game, he played Yorick, and my opinion was that he was suffering, but they still won. So yeah, the second game, it was funny because there's this clip where he was farming while there was a team fight going on, and I love that. And whenever someone is gonna flame me for farming, I'm gonna send them that clip, because he was literally farming while there was a team fight. So that's beautiful. I just play Commander with my friends. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Magic the Gathering is similar to Hearthstone, kind of. Oh, you mean other big games? Yeah, I was thinking about this. Because other games have bones too. Yeah, and in the MSI, he's being played like the regular way. He has he has that Trinity Force. He jumps on you, stuff like that. Could you please end damage charts at the end of your videos? Sometimes I forget about it. Sometimes I remember. But yeah, Bondel is really, a lot of players there. So is it Pokrick, someone says? What should I answer? Because if I say yes, there's a chance that he thinks I'm bad. Yes. And oh yeah, Brax, I saw your comment. Ignore that guy. Ignore those guys. There's a guy who's trolling, and I don't actually know if he's trolling or he's a little bit slow. But yeah, they do that. It's fine. It's fine. Don't you build Dead Man's Plate? Very, very, very. Sorry, I want mid. I can top if top and jungle. Oh, I can top and Gragas. I can top, of course. Yeah. I'm that way of who you faced 2 matches ago. That's that way that had that 16-2 Lee Sin, right? Oh no, Elise is not in the jungle. Oh god, I already gave him mid. Oh, sweet lord. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, chocolate colored Jesus. Do you like spicy food? Not really. It's fine, but when it's too spicy, it's I have this suspicion that people who like spicy food are sort of suffering on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Seen? They are suffering on purpose. And it has nothing to do with anything, really. I got tricked. Blasphemy. Music fan Gragas. Yeah, too bad Elise is not in the jungle. Well, anyway. Sometimes you can't draft correctly, it's fine. Do you need to draft correctly? Yes. Can you draft correctly on my channel? No. Why is Jinx looking so evil here? Unsubbing. You like spicy food, right? I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that... No, I'm not saying that what I said is 100%. I'm just saying I have this suspicion that people just do it out of toughness. Because I've heard that you can get high from it. Okay, I get that. But spice is not really a taste. It's more like a feeling. So it's almost like food has nothing to do with it. Okay, let me say it this way. If someone is a big spice fan, would you be a fan of having those like... And I'm not saying this as a troll. I'm just thinking of an example where there's only spice without the food. Would you use those little ants on your tongue or something and then experience the spice and say, oh, you know, man, I love spice so much, I don't even eat food with it. Would you do that? Because if you don't, then I have a question, you know, do you really like the spice or do you like the food? Because the food, very often, that comes with spice is different, you know, they make wings in a specific way. So, you know, I'm not saying 100%, I'm just saying, you know, I have questions. People, you know, people do stuff for all sorts of reasons. Spicy is literally feeling, you feel it when it exits your body. Well, I have a question again. Those who enjoy the spice, do you enjoy that part as well? Because in one occasion in my life, I've felt that, and that was weird. It was like, hey, why is the spice there? You know? Without getting too graphic. You know what I'm saying. I believe... Because if I win this, I have climbed today. And the answer to my stream title will be yes. If I don't, I will not have climbed. Gragas, don't do that. There we go. Because if he has... if he has that ability, why is he trading when I get health? Why is he doing that? And when he doesn't get health... Oh, this time I had a cooldown on it. There we go. Also got to farm better. I've missed a few farm here and there. And let me tell you that Ignite, it doesn't do a global taunt, but Ignite definitely does a regional taunt. And by regional I mean the cockroach, the cucaracha. Shumi NRO. That's a bluff. Ah, he pushed my wig back. Damn. I thought that he knows that it's a bluff. I would say like 3 times out of 5 they call the bluff. No, they don't call the bluff. What the F was that? I can't do it. I'm gonna lose CS if I go there. I don't like the jungle gap. I really feel bad when the jungle gap happens. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That's that global taunt. That's that regional taunt, actually. Oh, wow, wow, wowie, wow, wow, wowie. I thought I have more time, honestly. I thought I have more time, boys. And I did not. I can't read your comments about the spice now, but I'll read them after the game. Oh Gragas, oh Gragas. This Gragas cannot win, even if he gets ganks like this. He cannot win. It's not gonna happen, you'll see. Is there another gank here or something? Slapped him. It's easy to slap Gragas because he has a big ass, you know? Did he eat some fruit there? Gragas is also very weak. As a champion, I almost win, always he doesn't out-trade me, you know? Okay. There he is. I was worried about that cucaracha, you know? Use it. There it is. That body slam. Okay. Can't use my mana now. Need to wait for my ult. But Gragas is not a threat. Especially if you compare him to like Jax's or Renekton's or Aurelia's or Aatrox's. I know that people play Gragas in top, but I just don't understand why do they do it. Because he seems like he's, you know, he's just... he's basically waiting for the gank. And I understand you can play a champion that waits for the gank, but... you know, is that really life? Is that really how you want to play? I guess it is. Aurelion Sol does the same thing, but... Aurelion Sol at least is super strong later. Gragas is just fat. What are you doing, boy? Oh. Okay. I pushed his wig back. Well, he was waiting for the gank, but he didn't even do that correctly. So, you know. Hey, there's a mid tower, Lissandra. I appreciate the help, but there's a mid tower, okay? And we see that there's a mid tower. It's fine. It's all good. I'm gonna do some proxying this game. If I can. If I'm allowed to. And I think Gragas is gonna allow me the proxying. Gragas' belly is so well animated, I'm kind of unsettled by it. Yeah. That's his belly bone, okay? That is his belly bone. Oh, there we go! Well, well, well. How the turntables. Gragas. Gragas. Where did you go? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever since I've seen your belly. What are you doing, boy? Why did you go there? To be completely frank with you, that roam, I do kind of understand it though. Sorry, Lysandra. I thought that there's no way he does that, right? I thought that he's at the grubs or something, you know? I could actually TP there if I have time. Oh, too late. Damn, it's too late. Oh no. The good thing is that the lane is still pushing, you know, it's fine. Yeah, he's gonna use his little shadow, isn't he? No, actually not. I actually pushed this and TP'd, so big value. I just did it too late. That's unlucky, but I did it a little bit too late, but still valuable, I think. What do the cookies exactly do? They give you health. Maximum health. Are they here? No. What you doing, boy? What? Why did I have the grasp? What the F? Why did I have the grasp? Oh, the ghoul is there. That's why I had the grasp. Look at that. That's funny. It's a very subtle interaction, but it was there. It's a very, very subtle interaction. Ah, he's gonna get it, yeah. Worth for sure. Yeah. Although I did lose one wave, you know, so... Is the cockroach gonna go around and surprise me, or is he gonna just straight up gank? Because if Gragas uses his ult, he can just straight up gank, you know, also. Okay, this is my favorite song now. G-R-A-G-S. No, G-R-A-G-A-S. Gotta watch the map carefully. Or do I? 9 minutes until Otacon? Can I do a global taunt before Otacon? What do you think? Oh, what? Gragas is going to... Damn, these guys really... They really don't want me getting those plates, do they? You know why they don't? You know why they don't? Because plates equal more dates. And who knows? What if their girlfriends are gonna be the Yorick's date? You know, so they don't want to take that risk. Oh yeah, Leandri's, I've been dropping that. What was that, Mr. Gragas? Is he really waiting still? Is he still waiting for the gank or something? What's going on there? He might be stream sniping me. The father's Riz. Yeah, they are indeed afraid of the father Riz. The Rizzing father. Sounds pretty bad, honestly. Sounds pretty bad when you say it like that. That's so funny when he tries to get away from the ghouls and he hits the ghouls with it. With that belly. Okay, let's do the global taunt. Okay? Please don't interrupt me. He's good. He's not going to interrupt me. Okay, the global taunt is... what am I looking at here? What am I looking at here? I'm a little bit confused. this guy. Or did I mess it up? I might have messed it up. Actually, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. There we go. Yeah, this one, Hollow Radiance. It has two. I forgot that it has two. No, I didn't forget that it has two. I just thought, hey, maybe what if it doesn't? Okay, Gragas. Let's do a little bit of that global taunt, okay? Now, I am interested only in Kazakh's coming here. Like, he's probably not gonna do it. But we'll see. We'll see.
Enemy double kill.
These guys are gonna finish this, right? Oh, this is not gonna do anything because they are gonna get the dragon anyway. Maybe I can get some of them to recall, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, ghouls, can you block one shot? Oh! That was a surprise. My guys, that was a surprise. That's unlucky. Well, at least she's there, right? Gragas might lose a wave because of this even. What's going on here? That was mega unlucky that she was there, yeah. That was mega giga unlucky, honestly. Yeah. I have to TP now. Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, Twitch diff. There's a big Twitch diff here.
Enemy double kill.
Unlucky. But this is the deciding game. If I win this, I will have climbed. If I lose this, I will have dropped. And that's giga unlucky, but that's what we, you know, I'll take it as it is. I'll take it as it is. There's a tower gap and a tower gap over there. Two tower gaps. Gragas gap. Well played, Echo. Feels weak, man. Is his name. One v9 time, yeah. Easy. Easy. Do you believe in me, my friends? Well, you shouldn't, because I'm about to get ganked. What's the meme about Teemo and Global Taunt? Is like the fact that he plays Teemo, that's the, you know, that's the taunt, right? Okay. What the ghoul's doing? Oh no, he's coming, he's coming. They coming. There's that global taunt. Damn, it's not even a global taunt. That's a... Oh. That's just unlucky, let's just say that. I think I can get these, right? Yeah, it would have been much nicer to play mid with those, there we go. With the ADs, the double AD.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
I believe Shaco is a global taunt too. Yeah. For me, especially, if I see Shaco, it is going to be a taunt. Never made sense to me why... oh no, again. Damn, I thought that he's at the dragon. Unlucky. It's not unlucky, it's my bad. It's a little bit my bad. Oh, so it's... I didn't know that that's actually a meme. I thought that it's just, you know, people just say that. No, people just said that in my stream, but it's actually a meme, so... Uh, 28 to 11. It's not great. Not really that great. We are losing all of those dragons, which is something that I, you know, that I really kind of, we don't really want that to be happening, you know.
An enemy is unstoppable.
I think I taunted the Twitch there. No, I didn't. Wow. Well, the maiden taunted Gragas here, but he still loses the tower. Gragas, you better be careful there. You better be careful there, Mr. Gragas. He's so thirsty, look at this. How thirsty is he? The answer is yes. How thirsty is Gragas? Oh, you're gonna have a bad time, Mr. Gragas. You're not gonna have a good time here. He does probably have his ult, so I have to be careful. Nah, not gonna happen. Oh. He might give up this tower. Somebody has to save him. And I don't know who is that. I don't know who is that. But I have to leave, I think. I can't be doing this for much longer. Someone's coming for sure. Someone's coming here. He just used his ult. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Okie dokie. So we don't have many objectives anymore. We have one last chance at a dragon. One last chance at a dragon. There's that Twitch. Oh, Nami. Whew. He's gonna use it. I'm gonna die probably though. Yeah. Have you become a Tankrick player? Yes, I usually build tank items after Titanic Hydra. Yes, I like them. I think once you have the push, that's, you know, you just have the push and that's everything that matters, and then you can do whatever you want. You can also get Leandries, you know, it doesn't matter. Stun. They probably want to go back, so I'm just gonna do a regional taunt in the top lane. Is Twitch coming here? He might actually kill me if he's... Oh no. Oh sweet Jesus. He's way too fed. That guy is way too fed. Yeah. Unlucky last game. Unlucky last game. Unfortunately, I can't play anymore. I have some plans. Unfortunately, I will have to leave the stream with this loss. Which is, I believe, healthy for your brain.
Enemy rampage.
Can I get this? Yes. Okay, Mr. Gragas wants to fight. I can give him the fight if he wants it. I can give him the fight. Well, not now. Not now, because they will gank me. Okay, they will gank me. Let's see. Okay, I have to kind of get back to the Nexus, it looks like. Kind of got to get back to the Nexus. That's it. Nexus survives, guys. You won't take the Nexus that easily, okay? You just won't. Are you self-employed? I'm self-employed, yeah. I make websites. And I have this channel. So, part of them are recalling. Few of them are recalling. The others are, oh.
Enemy double kill.
I think I can delay. I think I can delay it one last time. I think I can maybe delay it one last time. Just one last time. To a little bit of a global taunt here. I don't know though. Probably not. Gragas is at the base.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Lysandra. There we go. Don't know if this is going to be enough. Maybe it is. Oh no, the Gragas. The fat. 1v1. Oh no. Well, unlucky last game. I hope you enjoyed the stream, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the stream anyway. And I'll see you next time. Which is probably gonna be... maybe Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. Yeah. Turns out I didn't climb today. But, you know, itty what itty. Itty what itty. And yeah, thanks for watching this. Go play Bondle if you haven't done it today. It's gonna trick you. It's actually really hard. It's actually much harder than it seems. But once you do it, you think, oh, of course, you know, how did I not know, right? But yeah, it's actually much harder than it seems before you you know, get it. So yeah, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time. I gotta do some chores today. Gotta do some chores. Okay. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Jake, Prashant, Kalgarok, Glass of Gas, Makibishi, Cougar Hunter, Brax, 2-Story. Who else was here? Spartan, Banga Bobby. Who else? Insolence 60, Mike. Yeah, again, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time. Paolo, 2.